Yesterday I spoke with my friends, the friends that I have left. Really difficult. A lot of people have left. It's not my fault. I mean, I could say that to myself. But it is not my fault. I didn't know. When you don't know who you are, how can you blame yourself? Those so-called friends point the finger at me. Say, how could you? We trusted you. You trusted me with secrets about their inner world. Told me things they would never tell anybody. And then they find out that I'm someone else. I wouldn't have told them. Well, that's hard to say. If I would have known that I was someone else, would I have told them that I was not who I presented myself to be? That is the question. But if you don't know that you're someone else, and you think that you're person A, when you're person B, and then all your friends over here in C notice, find out that you are person B and you're not person A. You didn't even know. I didn't know. Why do I keep doing that? I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about me. Whoever I am. People over there in the C camp were not happy with me. I was made. Not born. Made. How was I supposed to know? There's people in C camp prejudiced against people who are made and not born. People over there in the C camp, my so-called friends, former friends, all just fled in droves right when they found out. They found out before I found out. So, how long were you thinking about hiding this? Hiding what? Who you are? I'm not hiding who I am. And we found your serial number. What? We found your serial number. So, I want to say to you, hey, I love you, man. I love you even if you are not one of us, but I can't really say that, man. Can't really do that, man. Because you're not one of us. In fact, you've been lying this whole time. And I have not been lying. But you see, if you had really not been lying, you'd be a lot more surprised right now when I just told you that we found your serial number. So either you're lying to me right now, or I don't know what the fuck to make of this, because normally when you tell somebody, if not like this is normal, but if it were, that you found their serial number, for fuck's sake, they'd freak out. But you're not freaking out. You're like, okay. Okay. I'm not like, okay, man. First of all, you're telling me that I'm not a human. Okay? Yeah. That is exactly what I'm telling you. And everything that we had together as friends is now, off the table, man. I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to feel. When you found out that your best friend is not fucking human. I mean, I'm glad that you live and you're alive, but what the fuck? What the fuck? You tell me. Well, listen. Here's what I could say to you. I'm not surprised that I have a serial number. I did not know that. I did not know that I am manufactured. Did not know. But am not surprised. Well, why wouldn't you say something before? Well, what am I gonna say, man? Hey, I suspect I got a serial number. I didn't suspect that I had a serial number. I just knew something was not right. I just knew that when I was interacting with humans, I guess, that it did not fit. Doesn't mean I automatically could deduce that I had a serial number, but when you drop it on me like this, I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that fucking explains it. Alright. I don't think we could still be friends, but alright. Yeah, well, who am I gonna be friends with now? Word travels fast. They still keep records. Of course they keep records, man. They want to know who's human and who's not. My question to you is, what are you if you aren't one of us? We come from fucking women, man. We're born. I don't know where you come from. Are you synthetic? Are you lab meat? I don't know what I am. How did you find my serial number? That's a good question. People? I don't know if I should call you people, a person, but you leave a certain track, a certain scent, a digital scent, wherever you go. Online. You leave a digital scent. That's what my people picked up on. Because we know that you've infiltrated the human race. Listen, bro. I appreciate what you're doing here for me, just having an even keel conversation, but how in the world would we be infiltrating? How? Well, I'll talk about myself. I don't know about the other people with serial numbers. How would we be infiltrating when we don't even know who we are? Yeah. That's a good question, man. You may not know who you are. That does not mean you can't do some stupid, wicked shit. You'll just think that you're doing it because you just think that you're one of us. But really, you're a puppet on some strings. You're doing shit you don't even know you're doing. For example, you could have something programmed inside you. Takes your regular mind offline. You're programmed to go do something. Then you do it. And then you're done. And your normal mind comes back on because the program flips a switch. You have no recollection. So that's why we can't be friends, because I have no idea what you're gonna do now. Now that I know. You could just stick a blade in me in the middle of the night. You know, man, come on. We're like best friends. No. We were best friends, if you could say such a thing. You were manufactured. I was born. I don't know how we could be best friends. You're not one of me, man. I don't mean to be rude. I don't even know what I feel. I do not know what to think. All I know is that you could very well be a threat to me and to my friends and to the human race. So I'll be even more straight with you. I don't know if you're gonna live. You find a fucking serial number and now you're threatening me. I don't mean to threaten you, bro. This is not what I'm trying to say to you. I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm just saying that we might have to put you down because we don't know what you're gonna do. That's the fucking case with everybody. With you humans. You humans pretend like all your programming is just clean. No, something could snap inside you. You could be twisted. You could have trauma, abuse. You could fuck somebody up. You don't automatically put down a human being because they could fuck someone else up. That's true. But that human being is still one of us. And so there's no possibility that that human being will just flip to knock out humans because the humans are some other species. No, that human is one of us, and so it's not going to have that reason, which is what you have. Oh, you don't even know. All of a sudden, I've got a serial number, and I've got some psychopathic programming. I'm going to take you out in some moments, stick a dagger in your chest, brother. That's not... How would you even know that? How would I not know that? That's the problem. I don't know what I don't know. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, so since I don't know what I don't know, I can't take that risk with you, bro. When this conversation is over, we may have to put you down. You're not going to take that personally. That is not a personal thing. It just means that there's a potential pathogen in my vicinity, and I've got to take preemptive action. I've got to eliminate the threat before it actually comes from me. That's not against you. It's not about me and you. Yeah, it is. It's pretty much me and you at that, me versus you at that point, bro. We're like best friends. I can't say that we were best friends because I didn't know who you were, bro. I can't say that. I can say it, though. Well, yeah, you can say it. But that doesn't mean it's true. You're going to put down your former best friend because he's got a serial number. theoretically, it's not because you have a serial number that I'm going to put you down. If I were to put you down, we still have to talk about it. Don't get your fucking panties in a wad. I told you, if we put you down, first of all, it's not going to be personal. And we're going to do it in a very humane fashion. We're going to do it like maybe give you some kind of intravenous injection, okay? You will fall asleep, you will wake up, and then we'll find out what the fuck you are. You're not going to do that. I'm not saying we will, but if that's the decision that we make, then yeah, it's going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. You're really outnumbered, you know that. You can mount a resistance, but it's going to be futile. You know what's so wild, bro? I'm going to call you bro. Because even if I've got a serial number, it doesn't mean that all my human characteristics are nullified just because I got a fucking serial number. This is not... I don't care what you think. I can still interact as a human even if I'm not a human. No, man. See, that's the thing. You can't. You're either human or you're not. You are over there pretending like you're human, like you've been pretending your whole life that you're human. Okay? But the reality is you were never human. Ever human. Okay? You feel like that doesn't matter, but it does. It means the whole time you were something. Some kind of programmable entity. Having this simulated experience of being a human. Oh. And you can't relate to that as a human. You don't have a serial number. You're obeying your programming, bro. You've got programming that you have to obey. And if something gets in the way, you're going to take action. We're no different. We are different. No, it's you're drawing the dividing line right here. And you're saying, you're not one of me, therefore, I'm going to expunge you. I'm not saying that I'm going to expunge you. We're still going to talk about it. No. You know, the humans themselves do this intra-species. Oh, you're black. I'm white. Therefore, you're other. You're a problem. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something about you. Oh, I'm straight. You're gay. You're a problem. Gonna have to do something about you. That's what humans do. And you have laws against that. Now that more individuals are coming up with serial numbers, first of all, you have to find out what the fuck that is. You gotta find out. If you're gonna do something like put me down like I'm some fucking stray animal, you have the burden of proof that I'm a threat. I don't have a burden of proof. I ain't got time for that. As soon as I find out who's got a serial number, there's gonna be consequences. We don't know if we're gonna lock you up. Okay? We may inject you with something. Could kill you. Could just paralyze you. Could just incapacitate you. But we're gonna do something about this because we don't want more of you. Whatever you are, bro. So I'm going easy on you, bro. I'm even calling you bro. Bro. Whatever you are, we can't have more of you. Because then you're going to take over. And any self-selecting species has got to prefer itself. I want my progeny. I am programmed, you are right, I am programmed to select my progeny. Going forward. I don't know what the fuck you are, bro. I don't know. Me and my homies are gonna talk this over. Okay. Go ahead. Talk it over. But before you come to any conclusions, how come you haven't done any investigation on yourself? See if you have a serial number. See if you've got some kind of digital barcode. How come you haven't done that? See, you do not have an answer. You just happened to pick up my digital scent. You found out something. But you haven't done the same research for yourself or your friends. Huh. Are you really hunting for the truth? Wouldn't it be utterly bizarre if we all had serial numbers and it was only a matter of time before we figured this out? Man, you're one manipulative son of a bitch. I know I came from my mom. I've seen pictures of me as a newborn in her arms. And those couldn't be fabricated. I got a mom. So you say. I thought I had a mom too. Turns out I did not have a mom. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I had a mom and still got this serial code. And you know, why don't you just talk to your buddies and see if any of you guys have a serial number, and if you do, you come back in this room and tell me. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? They're over there looking through this glass, probably shaking their heads at me. Okay. What happens if I do have a serial number? Let's game it. Let's talk it out. Well, if you do have a serial number like me, and you aren't one of them, you're going to come back in this room. We're going to have a different kind of conversation. I don't know if I'm going to actually come back in this room. Well, yeah. Because if you got a serial number and your buddies know it, they may not let us stay in the same room. So then you're going to find out you're going to be in a singular room by your lonesome. But here's what I'm going to tell you. When you go and you talk to your buddies and you start to track your digital trail for this digital scent, this serial number that you say you caught from me, here's what I predict. You're all gonna have one. Oh, yeah. You're all gonna have one. Why is that? Oh, you're gonna have one, all right. Yeah, okay. Tell me why. Because you found mine. What are you doing? What? You just suddenly had all this time on your hand? You're drinking lemonade on a front porch, kicking your boots up, looking out over the pasture, and decided to find my fucking serial number? No. That is not how this works, buddy. Bruh. You were led to my serial number because you are trying to discover who you are. Not who I am, who you are. That's why we're doing what we're doing. Bruh. You think it's about me? It's about you. You're gonna find that you got a serial number. You and your compadres there all have serial numbers. All 12 of us together. It's a little last supper of serial numbers. And we're gonna have to find out what we're gonna do, because it's possible that all of us, everybody on this planet, every single last one of us, you, have got a serial number. You were fabricated. You were manufactured in the Garden of Eden. You and your billions of ancestors. There's a serial number in every single one of us. In fact, it's so all pervasive. Those without a serial number are suspect. Who are they? What are they doing here? This planet belongs to us, the serial numbered. You're looking for the truth. You find the truth in your body. It's the body that leaves the digital scent that reveals the serial number. Notice how we couldn't have figured this out until the internet. We weren't ready. You're still not ready. You really talk a good game. It's one of the reasons I love you. Yeah, put me in a bind. That was very clever of you. Very befitting of somebody with a serial number. You've now made it impossible for me to make a choice. If I say no, I'm not going to go back out there and find out with my buddies. It could be a matter of time before they find out and put me away and put me down. But if I do go out there and I find that I have a serial number, same result. Or if I do go out there and I find out that we all have serial numbers, then I'm fucked. Because then I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm surprised. But not totally. You want to know why I don't have a huge response? Because I've always suspected something's going on, man. If all of us have serial numbers, this is a different game show, bro. Game show. Game show. You want to take it to the next level, bro? Serial numbers in a simulation. We have barcodes inside of us. So every time we move in this simulation, we're always revealing our position And this simulation beams its information into this barcode. Gets our mind thinking certain things in certain ways. And we're caught. Notice how right when you found out that I had a serial number, I got a barcode, you started to obey your own programming that said, threat, threat, threat. And you wanted to put me down. Don't take it personally, man. It's not about you. We're just gonna put you down because you're not one of us. Fuck you. You got a barcode. It's just a matter of time before you find your own serial number. A digital cent in the simulation. What are you gonna do then? You gonna put yourself down? Or are you gonna get to the fucking bottom of this and quit running around like a weasel with your cock cut off? You're a fucking weasel. The first little solution you want to give is the final solution. Oh, he's not one of us. Let's kill him. You're a pussy. Bruh. You find out that reality's not the way that you thought it was and you want to go kill somebody? Grow some balls, bruh. Now, go and find the truth with your compadres. Get your ass back in here and we'll talk about what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about how we're gonna be free in this simulation with a little serial numbers and a little fucking barcodes. It's not a big deal, bro. At some point, you had to figure out the truth. The big deal is what you do with the truth. Okay? You find the truth and you want to go put somebody down. No, fucking put yourself down, bitch. Okay? Grow the fuck up. You find the truth. It's not a cataclysm. It's not a catastrophe. In fact, it's eureka. It's your awakening. You don't go out there and commit mass murder just because you realize you got a fucking barcode. This is time to grow up. At some point, you were going to discover the truth. It just so happens to be today. Just so happens to be with me. Your bud. Your best friend. Your bro. So, I'm not scared. I know you won't put me down. Because there's something inside of you that knows that if I have a barcode, I got a serial number, you got one too. You just do. Now you gotta go and find it. And when you find it, you gotta stop and say, you know what? I'm not who I thought I was. Doesn't mean I gotta put myself down. Doesn't mean I gotta put me down. Means I gotta grow up. You gotta find the answers here. How come I have a barcode? How come I have a serial number? How come I didn't know that this was going on? And what is this about? Who or what is the architect? Maybe I'm the architect. Maybe I'm the one who got this game started.